Hi, so today we're going to talk about do I love me and the patience with forgiveness, the forgiveness towards me, myself, the inner gal. And a lot of times we take and when we look at the First Corinthians chapter 13, we look at it as the relationship chapter for others, but we don't apply it to ourselves. And so the first verse or the first word that they use to describe love is long suffering, which is patience. And sometimes we don't have patience with forgiveness. We usually focus on forgiving others. We don't focus on, I have to forgive myself. And a lot of times we have opportunities where we really, screw up. We make bad decisions, and it requires us to forgive ourselves, to forgive the inner gal. We need to learn how to forgive ourselves. Our heart is very precious. It's very intertwined with our emotions and our organs, actually. Do you know that you can be so heartbroken that you can get actually physically ill? Isn't that incredible? And yet we don't treat that part of ourselves with kindness, our heart, our emotions. We don't forgive ourselves. As a matter of fact, what we do when we do something wrong is we usually rehearse it. We usually rehearse it to the point till we punish ourselves. We actually become so analytical, and it floats in our mind over and over and over again. And we feel that, you know what, as long as we make ourselves feel bad, then maybe we won't do it again, or maybe, we actually put ourselves in a situation where, we deserve to feel bad. And that's not true. We have to learn how to forgive ourselves. So how do we learn to do that? We admit that we're human. We're going to make mistakes. That's the reality of it. That's the honesty of it. We got to show ourselves kindness. We show usually other people kindness, and we don't extend that to ourselves. When we feel guilty, we really need to start saying, I forgive me. I forgive me. I'm not perfect. And then if it haunts you, because there are certain things that may haunt you, because of a bad decision, a bad choice, you have to remind yourself that Jesus, one day he died on the cross for me and he forgave me. And when Jesus forgives, he forgets. It's all gone. So we're supposed to mimic Jesus with ourselves, right? It's the same way Jesus forgave us and he forgets. We need to forgive ourselves and forget. And then we have to counteract with a positive. It's so important, right, that we start to speak positive. And instead of rehashing the negative in our minds or in our mouths, we start to speak and say, you know what? Nope, that's not the person I am anymore. I forgive me. Nope, I'm not going to be that person anymore. Nope, I'm not going to rehearse that in my mind. Nope, I'm not going there anymore. And there's going to be times that you're probably going to have to repeat it over and over again until you get to that place where you truly forgive yourself. So be patient. Be patient in the forgiving of yourself. My name is Roz Humphreys, and you can follow me on Facebook at my posts and videos and blah, blah, blah. And